Welcome back, Trinity people. We're getting you ready to meditate with us on Wednesday nights. We do that by giving you a sensation to go along with the energy that we're meditating on. It's not just a word. If you meditate on a word, you're doing nothing to change the consciousness. And that's our intent, to change the consciousness by empowering these energies. So we want to be on the same page. We want to all have the same sensation of that energy. If you think this stuff's important, you should get on board. Like this video, subscribe to this channel, be a part of our ongoing meditations. If you already are, then you know that this week is going to be about the energy of adventure, because we go pretty much in alphabetical order. So adventure is our energy this time, and we want to give you a sensation to go along with that. And as you know, I use martial arts and self-defense scenarios to help you get that feeling. I love this approach because it's based on the idea that the person that you're working with might not go along with everything. And that's where we break down. We think that all energies are based on having things turn out the way we expected them to. That's what makes adventure so powerful. It's one of the only places where we expect that things can go wrong and it'll still be awesome. If you're lost in the woods, it sucks. But if you're on an adventure and you go, gosh, I think I should have gone that path. Oh well, I'll find out where this one goes. Suddenly, it's not a problem that you had a karma, that things didn't turn out the way you expected, because you're on an adventure. That's what makes adventure so powerful, and that's what we want to tap into tonight. And I've got a pretty simple self-defense exercise that I think will help you with that. If I get Bob out here, and he attacks me in some way, I may want to put him into an armbar. It's a very basic self-defense technique. Whenever somebody grabs you or punches you or something, and you are smart enough to get out of the way, because you have your hands up, you may end up on the outside like this. If you're on the inside, that's not going to work. You're going to want to do something like that. But if it happens and you're on the outside, that's a perfect chance to armbar. All you do is you take a little grab there, and you turn their elbow so that it's facing up, and then you put your forearm right above that elbow. Puts them in a really compromised position. Police use this, security guards, bouncers. It's just a great control technique. It's not very violent, but it does keep the person from hurting you. Now, being able to do an armbar is super cool. Being stuck in an armbar kind of sucks, doesn't it? So, we're going to teach you what to do when you are in an armbar. If I do that to Bob, and he puts me in an armbar, let's move around here so people can see. He puts me in an armbar, that's bad, but if I take my hand, put it right there on the inside of my own elbow, and push, I can reverse the process. I punch, Bob armbars. I put my hand there, I push up, and this is the moment right here where you feel adventure. Where you go from, this sucks, to, wait, this might be useful to me. That moment where you intentionally put your energy into the problem, instead of running away from it, the karma, the thing that isn't working right, instead of going, this sucks, I gotta get away, you think, if I put some energy right into this thing with the intent to change it, I might be able to go from karma to dharma. That is the moment of adventure. When you take a situation and you go, this isn't working, I'm upset, this is karmic, this is a problem, and instead of just collapsing or running away from it, or sitting there and stewing on how awful it is, you decide to take your intent of change and you put it right into the situation, right there, and you reverse it. Suddenly, your problem becomes an opportunity. And it is in that moment that you feel what adventure feels like. Because adventure is that magical moment where you take something that isn't supposed to happen and go, wow, this is cool, I've never experienced this before. What does this give me the chance to uncover, to discover, to explore? If I went down the wrong path, that sucks. But if I say, I've never been here before, let's explore it, suddenly I have myself an adventure. If I'm whitewater rafting and it's scary, oh, this sucks. But if I say, wow, this gives me a chance to excel at courage and take on something new, expand my horizons, suddenly it's an adventure. The difference between sucky problem experience and adventure is simply that moment where you take your intent and you put it into the situation and it changes from problem to opportunity. If you think this stuff's cool, stay tuned for more Trinity.